Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And just remember this, as of next month, Tribal Tuesday goes live. If you are ready to work on one specific thing that you know you're ready to conquer, to move past and to get it done with, that is the course for you. If you are looking to up your manifesting and abundance game, then Mindset Magic, which goes live in March, is definitely for you. And it's not a flash in the pan. This is a 6-week course that is going to build successively each week in order to build you a mindset, a mindset that is built for magic. With that said, you can find those in the link in the description box below. With that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what is going on for my fellow Leo 9 felines. All right, so your actions in your path ahead, you've got the 7 of Wands. This is about you finding your inner strength. This is about you, and we're not talking about strength card strength. We're about, this is about you finding that energy and that strength that you need to battle on. Whether this is your New Year's resolutions, whether it is something that you've dedicated yourself to, this week is going to take endurance. There are going to be a lot of moments where it could be a setback, but only if you let it. It could be a setback. It could be a moment where you think, oh, you know what, fine, I'm going to throw the towel in. This is the week for you to push forward even more so. If you crack that energy or that formula this week, I promise you, nothing short of miraculous things are going to happen for the rest of this year throughout. This is a very, very pivotal week. My advice to you is whatever path you are on, Leo, whatever you've been working on, whatever you're working on creating, doing, whatever you're bringing into the world, whatever your, resolutions or dedications were, this is the week. This is the week that matters. This is the one where if you continue this week, you will have already set the intention for your success going forward. You've got to dig in now. All right, so your communications and conversations, you've got the Empress card. All right, this is great, right? People are receiving you really well, and the fact that it's underneath that 7 of Wands, this really tells me that a lot of you are working on either your personal image, either the way that people see you. For some of you, this could be about your physical outlook, like your appearance. This tells me that this week you're working very hard on this stuff. And when it comes to your communications, it really does suggest that some of the conversations you have this week could end up being the ones that set the stage for a lot of financial abundance going forward. A lot of this feels for me about your work, about your career. A lot of you are really focused on that right now because of the transits and stuff, for sure, right? But the fact that you've got the Empress, it's like whatever conversations you're having this week, whatever reach outs and all the rest of it that are taking place, this is going to set the tone for the way that you welcome more money into your life. So when people say, I want to talk to you about something, give credence to all of it. Don't get me wrong, obviously keep your wits about you, and if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, right? But this week, have the conversation. Listen to what you're being asked to be a part of, to take part in. Take time to really consider if it speaks to you or if it doesn't, right? And if you do that, and you do it in honesty and care for all involved, I promise you, you can really be welcoming some amazing things into your life this week. All right, so your money and materials, you've got the Knight of Cups right next to the Empress, right next to the 7 of Wands. I mean, when it comes to finances, there is an offer on the table. There's something being put in motion this week that is really going to help you boost your finances, really going to help you boost your monies. For some of you, this could be about a job offer. For some of you, this could be about, it could be that somebody chooses to work with you this week, or somebody says to you, look, you know what, let's do a collaboration, let's work on something. For some of you, this could be a very physical or tangible thing. It could be that somebody offers, if this is part of your journey, it could be where somebody says, look, you know what, I want to train you, right? Whether that's, as a personal trainer, or a business mentor or a coach. You've got this woman coming in, it could possibly be a Taurus. Likely to be a Taurus or a Libra. This is somebody that could really be very beneficial for you over the course of this year, which I really like. So whoever or whatever shows up for you this week, have the conversation and really make sure that you consider what's being offered. But money and materials looks great. When it comes to the home, it looks like you've got lots of invites coming this week. So you might find that you're out of the house more than you're in it this week, which, can always be fun, right? Travel, being around, commuting, all of that sort of stuff is definitely possible. So for your love and relations, familial and personal intimate relationships, you've got the Page of Swords. When it comes to family this week, because you do have, look at that, right? You've got the Seven of Wands there. This is going to be a week where you really have to put your foot down. It's going to be a week where you really have to stand up for either yourself or your viewpoint. It could be a week where there's, you kind of call bullshit. It could be with a family member, with a friend. This could be the week where you kind of just say it how you see it. And some of the stuff that comes out might not necessarily feel good to say, and it definitely won't feel good to hear, but it does need to be said, right? For those of you that are single, this Page of Swords, for me, suggests that you're more about having fun. If you are going to meet somebody, it's very likely to be at the gym or doing some sort of sport. For those of you that are into martial arts, Tai Chi, possibly yoga, that's probably likely where you're going to meet these sorts of people, but it's going to be outside of what you're used to. All right, that's what I'll tell you. And for those of you that are partnered, again, this week you could be having some tough conversations about various different things, but they are conversations that need to be had regardless. Don't shy away from it this week, because the truth of the matter is, if you do so, you could really end up getting you could make a lot of headway, right? You could really make a lot of headway. And look at this, because it falls opposite that Knight of Cups, there will be ample opportunities for you to talk to your partner or your loved ones this week. There will be those moments where you get a moment to kind of say what you've been thinking, feeling, or holding on to. And finally, your key to the month is a key to the week, Raf. The Hanged Man, right? So this is really a week for you to take it easy. This is not a week where you have to chase opportunities. This is a week where you allow them to come to you. You need to take a slower pace this week and really consider everything that is coming your way. This is not a week for you to make hasty decisions. It's not a week for you to move too fast on anything. It really is a week for you to just observe everything that comes up, listen to what's being offered, take a moment, take a breather. I think in the estate agents world here in the UK, they call it a cooling off period. After they've shown you the property, they kind of let you go away, think about the pros and the cons. Can I really afford it? Blah, blah, blah. And it's the same with this. Whatever offers and opportunities are coming this week, really take the time to consider them and utilize that cooling off period, whatever it is. So, whatever it is that somebody comes to you and presents this week, just say, what, can I take a moment? Can I take a day, whatever, to think about it? Yeah, awesome. And do that, right? And listen to this, because your Hanged Man is your spiritual self, right? It's that aspect of you that is kind of tapped into the divine, so to speak. So really use those inner senses this week as well. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.